Hello Darts Nutz. I'm going to do a review of a set of the Target Phil Taylor Power 80 Black Titanium. I've already reviewed the other model in this range, and the other model I got from the Target launch, and this particular model I got in a swap with Danny on the forum, who also went to the Target launch where he got these. And this is the 22 gram 80% tungsten, and there's also a 24 gram model, and as you can see it comes in this slim packaging, standard cardboard box with the plastic window inside. You've got a little Target catalogue, and you also get this plastic case, which is a trifold plastic case, and obviously you got your barrels and some short pro grip stems, and quite nice see-through on the name, Power Vision flights. The darts are fitted with a fairly short and very sharp black coated point, and it's got a fairly unusual design to the barrel. It's kind of got this scallop section in, not exactly in the middle, but some way up from the front, and it's got a fairly long tapered nose, and it's got kind of very thin cut rings, and then on the other half of the barrel it's got these wider cut rings, but then it's got these lateral cuts along the length of the barrel. But this scallop section, I don't know how well you can see it, see if I can get the camera to focus on it. It's got a very fine, kind of like a nano grip in there. You see it's just filed off part of my nail, lovely. But that scallop section there is very nice to hold, and although I like the feel and the comfort of the barrel there, it still might not suit me yet when I come to throw them. But I would say the grip on the barrel, although it looks fairly aggressive, it's probably just maybe a medium to high medium. That's kind of scallop gives you a little bit of grip, but overall I'd say maybe high medium at the most, but it's probably more like a medium really. I can't really feel them lateral cuts and the edges of the rings, because the grooves are quite narrow. I can't feel them that much, so it's probably medium level, but it's got quite a nice profile, kind of a sleek look to it, and you've got your Target short pro grip stems and these see-through Power Vision flights. So I'll let you look at the dart for a little bit, then I'll put the detailed picture up. The darts are fitted with a black coated 30mm point. There's a tapered nose which is smooth, about 10mm wide, and then you've got some thin rings with longitudinal grooves in them. That's 4.3mm wide, and then it slopes down into a scallop section which is got like a very fine micro grip. That whole section is 10.7mm wide, and then you've got some wider faceted rings, that's 8mm wide, and then you got the same thin rings again, which is about 5mm wide, and then it tapers off towards the end of the barrel, which is 12.1mm wide. The length is 50.6mm and the width is 7.15mm. That one is 22.13 grams. That is 22.21, and that one is 22.22, so that's the slightly heavier one. And the weight of the full setup as supplied is 23.74 grams. It's a little bit awkward to balance these because of the scallop, but it's definitely front weighted, and with the supplied setup it moves closer to the centre of the barrel. Bit weird. One was okay and the other two too high. There he goes again. I'm not gripping it on the scallop, I'm just gripping it near the nose, but it's flying a bit weird. Well, I've been gripping it there, right on the nose of the barrel, because I didn't want to go on the scallop straight away. I'm just gripping it around there, but it's kind of flying a bit erratic really. Balance feels a bit weird there, and also it seemed to be going a little bit too zippy through the air, and even though I was only just doing my normal gentle throw, it was going flying high, so I don't know, a bit strange. So I'm just going to try gripping it on the scallop. Now I do find that scallop very comfortable for your fingers and your thumb to sit in, but it doesn't feel like I'm naturally wanting to grip the barrel there, so it feels like it's a little bit further up the barrel than I would like. But anyway, I'll try it from the scallop. Flies a little bit bitter there, but it just feels kind of weird. If that's around the position where you naturally grip, then you might like it, but I don't know. It seems as if the barrel wants to turn over on its end when I'm throwing it, so I don't know whether it's just me having a bit of an off day with my throw, or whether it's the darts. One more throw from the scallop. Not sure whether I like these, to be honest. I don't know, I just feel something not quite right with them. Maybe I need to change the stems to some mediums, but it's hard to say. That scallop is just maybe slightly front of centre, so I'm just going to try gripping it around there then, see what that feels like. Actually felt better to throw from there, but obviously it's not my natural position to grip it. Have a couple more from there. So if you're a natural ray gripper, that might not be too bad for you. One more throw from there. But I mean, even though that's not my natural grip, it wasn't much worse than what I was doing from the front. So I don't know, it just doesn't feel quite right. Whether it's just one of them darts that just doesn't suit my grip, or the balance doesn't suit me a throw, or whatever. I'm just going to go back to the scallop just for the sake of it then. Yeah, well, that's the Power 80. I forgot what they call them now. But I don't think it's a dart for me. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as if the balance is working right for my throw. Sometimes I'm getting it flying fast and high, and other times it's just kind of like squirreling through the air, fishtailing and all kinds of weird things. But I think that scallop section is nice and comfortable, but it's probably only going to suit people that naturally grip there, so it's kind of just slightly front of centre. It wasn't as bad from the rear as I was expecting it to be, so maybe rear grippers might like it as well, but I didn't think it flew very well at all with my very front grip, so I don't know, it's a curious one, but I'm sure there'll be some people out there that love it. Anyway, that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching. Edgy, but if you press your fingers hard into
More
it,
than the darts at
obviously
the
it's
front
going
as
to grip
usual,
more.
and
If you just run your fingers
it
lightly
feels a little
across
bit
it, you
chunky
can definitely feel
at the front of the barrel.
edges
I know it goes a bit thinner.
taken off.